Hello, good evening. RV Debs here. It's Friday night. Guess what? Here I am. Let me open up another window like I always do. So, it's Friday, another weekend. Yippee. Of course, it doesn't really mean anything because I'm retired. So every night's Friday, right? Every day's Friday.
It's Friday.
Oops. Okay. The window's open. Hi, Rosa. Hello, hello. Good evening. Well, so we gather here. Let's get some people in. Get yourself something to drink. We got a beautiful bar set up tonight in the back, and there's everything. There's beer and wine and mixed drinks, and there's also soft drinks and iced tea and iced coffee and hot coffee. Anything you like. Help yourself. Hi, Linda. It's a good place tonight to relax, right? It's been a hell of a week, hasn't it? Man, oh man, glad it's today. Bernadette, how you doing? Well, I got a big setup in the back, so go help yourself to something to drink. I've got snacks, all kinds of finger sandwiches and goodies. Hello, Butterbeanhead, welcome. Hi, Marion, Life Unboxed. Victoria, nice to see you. And Rosa, what time is it for me? For me here, it's 7:54 p.m. and it's 4:53 where you are. Where are you, Rosa? Hi, Emily. I know it's been a real tough week. Hi, Marion. So nice to see you guys coming in. I kind of feel like I could use you guys, just like you look for me. Well, I'm looking for you. Cut Chat. Hi there, and hi, Maryland. Oregon. Oh yeah, it's early. Oregon. That's such a beautiful place. My dear friend Constantine, welcome. Everybody relax and chill with me. We've had a very hard week, and we need to just, get away from the terrible things that are going down and relax. Because you know what? We do. I do too. So help yourself to a drink. Help yourself to something to nibble on. I've got a lot of goodies on the back, in the back there by the, what do you call it? The credenza is filled with food. And Carrie Joe, nice to see you. Yes, everybody gather around, get a nice comfy chair, get a drink. I have Diet Coke. I'll drink to you all. Yeah, grab a chair, grab a couch, grab everything, grab anything. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Chicken wings, yummy, and some beer. Nice. That's a good one. We make the best chicken wings at this party. Well, let's see. Okay, what do I want to share with you today? Well, I took my nails off. I took the fake ones. I went back to the place and said, take them off. And I actually had the first time in my whole life I ever had a manicure on my own nails. So we're going to try to grow them out. And I'm not going to be doing the fake nails, or I might glue them on. Hi, Abby May Rose. Yeah, with a friendly party we have here. It's a good night for some chicken wings. Rose, I'm so glad you're a new subscriber. Welcome. Can you post a home tour? I don't know what that means. What's a home tour? But I don't know what that is. Tell me what that is. A home tour. Is it a link? Is that what you're saying? You want a link to your channel? I don't understand. Clear it up. Yeah, so I did that. That was something I did this week. And today, I took the dogs out this morning about 7:30 in the morning. And they were on their leashes, and they're all getting like, I don't know how it happens, but the two retracting. Oh, It's not my home anyway. It's just a borrowed sweet cottage on the beach. It's not mine. I wish it was mine. In a video, I think I've already done it, but I'll do again. My next video, I'll show the place. It's real nice. It's not real big. It's just right. It's got a nice, large bedroom, living room, dining room, and kitchen. But it's all you need, you know? It's all you need. It is nice, I have to say. There's the kitchen. You know, it's really very nice. I love it. And I'm very pleased that I'm here. What's going on? So today I take the dogs out, and they're all twisted around, and I'm pulling, and I wound up bringing them back to the house. I was like angry. I couldn't believe it. So I take Rosie out by herself, thinking, well, I know Lily's fine. She went. No, I haven't even gotten my paints out at all, Butterbeanhead. I am. That's one of the things I've been kind of going over on where do I want to sit and be comfortable, and so hold on while I take out the trash, you know. Wow, I can't believe people. Okay. Bye. So I take Rosie out, and I'm on the grass. Thank God I'm on the grass. Because somehow I kind of step on her. I like lost my footing, and she screamed out, and I went tumbling down on the grass. Lily. And I kind of hurt myself. I hurt my foot. Nothing I can't handle, but you know, I fell. I hate fall, and then I could not get up. Picking my big fat ass, pardon my language, but I had my knees were dug into the grass, and I, you know, to get myself up. And you know, the thing is, there was nobody around but one lady, and the lady was like a little far, but she saw, and she didn't do anything. Yeah, I fell, but I'm Emily, not like you fell. I fell on the grass. Come here. I fell on the grass, luckily, or I probably would have broken something. My foot, my middle toe got, come here, baby. Over there. Go sit down. My middle toe got sore, and my trigger finger had Rosie on the leash. So when I went down, you know, I mean, that didn't help my hand. But I'm okay. It could have been a lot worse, really. Hey. So they are cute. They're a little, well, you know, Rosie's older and doesn't really consider herself a dog, but Lily, she's all dog, and she loves dogs. She likes cats. She likes children. Rosie likes kids, but they're different. They're so different. What personalities? Look at her. So I made chicken. I made chicken tenders with vegetables for my dogs. Rosie eats it right up. Lily, it's still there. That pisses me off. It was hard to get up. I literally could not get up from the ground. I did it, but it took me a few tries. It's embarrassing to fall. And when you're older, you know, and I couldn't lift my weight up. My legs could not. I did it. I did do it, but I mean, it took everything I got. And then, but I had a good day today. I'll tell you. Does anyone know who RV Rebel Girl is? Her name is Carolyn. And she has a channel, RV Rebel Girl. And she's been staying in Fort Myers. It is embarrassing. And by the way, I think Corey came in. Hi, Corey. Yeah, my knees are weak. I just couldn't get myself, you know, the strength to get the rest of. I did it, but I tell you, it freaked me out because I want to go sit on the beach on the sand, but I'm afraid I can't get up. Yeah, her doggy Danny. So she's been in Fort Myers at an RV park, and she came here today. She drove down. It was like, you know, it's a little drive. I don't know how long it took her, but it's a while. And Danny was with her and the dogs, and we all sat and visited. Then we went back to the place I went with With you, Marion, we went back to the ugly grouper because I thought it was so delicious. I had to go back. And the weirdest thing is, I walked out of here, she drove, and I did not bring my cell phone. So she took videos. So you might, if you want to see the video of her visiting here, RV Rebel Girl is her channel. But we had a nice lunch. When Marion, whose life unboxed, and Nathan came, we went to the ugly grouper, and I had these really good grouper tacos. And so that's what I had again. And we also, this time, we shared a fried green tomatoes topped with lump crab meat and some kind of little, I don't know, some kind of sauce. So that was a splurge. I splurged. But it's held me. I'm not even hungry yet. Okay. Hi, ZT. So I had a lovely visit. She didn't leave until, I think, about 5. So she was here from like 1 to 5. It was a really nice visit, and she's going to come back. And I'm so glad. She came to visit me in Knox City and stayed for, I don't know how long she stayed. I think maybe a few days, at least. We went to dinner and we had a nice time then. Yeah, I only went to the same restaurant because I knew that it was dog friendly, and Danny was with us, so we had to go to a dog friendly place. I left my dogs home. They don't need to go to the restaurant. But anyway, Danny's an adorable dog. Really cute. Oh gosh, Emily, she said I fell on tile and had to slide through glass, which broke when I fell. Oh my gosh, crawled to the pool where I could put my feet in on the steps and then stand up. Oh my gosh, walked into the house on a broken foot. Oh, Emily, that is just so sad and so scary. And I can only imagine, because I didn't even do anything like that. And yet, the feeling of helplessness, and then you broke your foot and you got yourself up. I mean, Lord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, falls when you fall in an older, like over 50, let's put it over 50. You start to fall, it's hard to recover. You don't just get up and, when you're younger, you can fall. Oh, I've fallen a few times in my life on my knees, and my knees really have suffered from the falls. I one time went into a Jimmy John's, that kind of sub place, and they were washing the floor and they had no signs. And I was with my husband, and we walked to the back. He was getting our food, and I walked to get a table and went right down, on the wet floor. Hi, Nancy. Hi, RV Butterfly. Nice to see you guys. Hey, help yourself to a drink. I got a big table in the back of the room filled with all kinds of beverages, anything you want. We got sodas, teas. Of course, we've got coffee and wonderful drinks, margaritas, Bloody Marys. Hi, John. Oh, nice to see you. Thank you. So, hi, Menno Fairy. Nice to see you. Welcome back, Rosa. Yeah, so anyway, we had a good day. I fell to start with, but I ended up pretty good. And it's kind of chilly today on the beach, even though it's mild, like really. It's still, when there's a breeze, it's cold on the beach. So right now it's not really beachy weather. Yes, one margarita, please, for RV Butterfly. I bet you Constantine would get you one. Sexy Constantine, could you get Miss RV Butterfly a margarita? Butterbean Head says, I have heard people say that they can't get on the floor now that they are older. Thanks to gravity, I have no problem getting on the floor. My problem's finding a spot to pull myself up. That's the problem. If I went on the floor here, I have the couch. I'd pull or the little table in front of me. But outside there was nothing. And I had Rosie on a leash. Excellent, Constantine. Thank you. Hi, Joy. Ooh, somebody wants a black iced coffee, please. You know, I like a good iced coffee. I buy sometimes when I'm splurging, I get the cold brew coffee, and I love that with some nice half and half on top. Yeah, so we also have food too. So you'll see there's a beautiful like lawn credenza full of there's chicken wings and there's popcorn and we've got little finger sandwiches tonight. Sharon, how you doing? Yeah, so Constantine says where I worked as a PT, um, physical therapy, we instructed patients on fall recovery. Actually, put them on the floor and practiced. Oh my gosh. Well, well, craving jalapeno poppers. Let's get you some. Yeah, Minnow Fairy. It was not a bad fall. I fell on the grass, but it was bad enough though that I couldn't get up, and my knees really. I feel it because went down because I accidentally. I don't even know how it happened. I think. Have you ever heard of the saying, "All your chiefs are not in your moon lodge"? Like when you drop stuff, and that day you hit your elbow. That's the kind of day I'm having. So I tripped I kind of stepped on her toe and she kind of yelled and I didn't want to step on her, so I tumbled and kind of went right down to save her. Yeah. RV Butterfly says my ex-mother-in-law, blesses her heart, is 90. She fell last week and broke her leg. Just missed a step out of the house. That's the thing about, because Kathy's mom's 91. I know, you have to watch them. Bernadette wants some jalapeno poppers. I love those too. Yeah, well, I'm lucky that I'm lucky I'm not. It could have been on the cement right next to it, right on the street. Oh, that would have been worse. I know, Sharon. The only person that saw me fall on the grass um, was a lady, and I've seen the lady before. She's an older lady, and she saw me fall and didn't even go. She saw me. I'm struggling. I looked like I was struggling to get up. She didn't say anything. Hi, Slack. Hi, you guys. Everybody good? So, um, we gotta be careful as we get older that we do really go slow on stairs and stuff, and be careful on floors that are wet. Oh, Jared, Hi, Linda. Oh, I'm okay. It's scary to fall and not be able to get up. It's bad enough that you just like gashed your knee and my toe was like it's so sore. I went and took a shower right afterwards. My toe was black from the dirt of the grass. So I know I hit it. Hey, I'm not lightweight, so I hit it hard. Oh my gosh, RV Butterfly. See, people just freak me out. She says my son had a seizure outside and the pastor seen him and didn't even call for help. I wonder about people. I wonder about people a lot, especially lately. I'm puzzled about things. I feel very confused in so many ways right now. And I guess it's, I'm growing and learning because listen, I don't know, something's going to work out for me and the world's going to get better again. Hi, Regina. Yes, thank you. I'm trying to keep myself in good, be careful. I'm careful. But like I said, today was one of those days where the dogs were twisting I mean, they got so twisted I couldn't even undo it. So I pulled them into the house and undid it. And I was in a mood. So I wasn't careful. I was like, come on, Rosie. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight, I'm sure. Oh, Rosa, thank you. I try. I almost didn't listen. I have to push myself to do this live stream. I do. Sometimes I don't, but I mean, literally, I was sitting here, I was actually talking to someone and I realized it was Friday. And I'm glad I'm already like kind of fixed up from my day. so I didn't have to like try to, look okay. Okay, I'll give you an update on that too, Bernadette. Aw. I would go help someone. If I saw someone fall, I would definitely go, "Are you okay? Let me help you up." One time I fell. There was, I don't know if any of you remember the concert in behind my RV. Well, it was a few years ago. They set up this big country, huge stage, and I was with the kids. Chase and I, we went across the street and came back, and he went ahead of me, and right behind where we had our lawn chairs, it was dirt, and I went down. I went down on like a pothole, and I couldn't get up, and some stranger helped me up. That was a bummer. Aw, better beanhead, you're a blessing too. We got to keep each other going. This is, and we can't dwell on what's going on because I watched the news yesterday all day. That was what I did. Didn't help, but we all know, we all watched the news, and it was horrible. But when we come into the live stream here, even though we do acknowledge what's going on, I acknowledge that this is just an unbelievable day yesterday. Um, but I want us to come in here and sort of like not dwell on it, have a drink, have a smoke, have a cup of coffee, whatever gets you on. I'm open. I don't care what y'all do. That's right. You help people up. Well, anyway, that lady she just like, I saw her because when I fell, I kind of turned around to see if anyone looked, and she was the only one there. Hi, Colette. Thank you, sweetie. The only coffee mug that I brought, Colette, with me was the one that you gave me. I just want you to know that. Now, the news, it wasn't even just watching the news. I mean, yesterday it was on every channel. Oh, Katja, thank you. You guys are cool. Thank you, Joy. Hi, Regina. Yeah, I'm enjoying Florida. It's very mild, the temperatures, compared to like right now we're supposed to be getting snow where up in Texas where I'm where my RV is. Marilyn says she changed her mind about making brownies, so I just washed my salad bowl and made cinnamon toast. So cinnamon toast will hit the spot. Rosa says, can we all try and get all 84 of you guys to do a like? Yeah, thumbs up, all of us. Aw. You're right, Rosa. I didn't tell you to say that. Minifairy said, I only realized a couple of hours ago it is Friday. Been in bed on oxygen all day without the news on. How come you're on oxygen? Oh, I'm glad you didn't watch the news because the news is it's sad news, really. I mean, it's okay. Things are going to be okay. But man, people that act like people that act like the people that, that broke into the Capitol, that is just like wrong on so many levels, So I couldn't help but be glued. I was like sick to my stomach, actually. You're going to get snow in Fort Worth. Yeah, well, they're going to get snow in Knox City also. I know. So anyway, so like we're here, we can relax. Your lungs are misbehaving. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, sweetie. I hope you get better and feel better fast. Okay. Somebody wants brownies. we can probably get some brownies on our table back there. Maybe with peanut butter swirl on top. Hi, Whispers. Hi, Sharon. I'm still in shock, but knew it was. Yeah, and I know that you get really into the news, but let's relax because the news was the news. It was bad. But you know what? We have each other, and we don't have to be like those people. We aren't like those people. And it's gonna be better. Yeah, me too. I hope she feels better. I bet it is hard to get used to a CPAC. I know people that they have to sleep with them. You know what, Joy? French macaroons. I've never, I've never had any, but they always look so good on the cooking shows, the baking shows. And I was at Publix, and they had macaroons, and I thought I gotta have a macaroon, and they cost $2 a piece. $2 a piece for a little cookie. I got two of them. They're very good, man, but they're sure a lot of money. Now we got cravings for chocolate. Uh-oh. Well, I'm so glad that you're here, Mano Fairy, so that you can, relax and just chill out and hang out with us. Yeah, one cookie, and they're little. They're like, they're like that big. They're delicious. They're very special. Yeah, they're really good. I gotta say, there was one was mango, and the other one was pistachio, and they're like very special. I love Publix too. Publix is an expensive place, but they sure have. You don't have to cook. You can go there and get stuff to just stick in the oven, and you know it's going to be good. Everything they got is good. I missed Publix, Regina. When I lived in Texas, HEB was good. I mean, there was good places, but I still was partial to, to Publix. I wanted a Rosa de Reyes bread for Epiphany, but they were $15. Yeah, things are. Oh, Linda made some wonderful Dutch apple pie and Cool Whip. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta have it. Well, if you get a chance someday to go to Publix, the baked goods are the best. Really, you might as well. You don't even need to go to a bakery. I had my wedding cake made by Publix. My husband was a real sweet eater. He was slim, tall and slim, but he had a sugar. He had a sugar thing. So we liked frosting. Most people scrape frosting off, but I would just rather have frosting. So we got this beautiful cake, a big bottom and then one tier. And we told him to do basket weave with the frosting, which means kind of like doubles. It's just like thick. And then on the top of the cake, all colored flowers. All colored flowers. Just that was the best cake. Yeah, he could eat. My husband could eat candy or sugar. And you know what? He died of cancer. And I think all that sugar fed the cancer because cancer does grow with sugar. So now, unfortunately, and he used to drink like a gallon of milk every other day. He didn't eat very healthy. I know I'm missing some of this. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Catlock. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Um, Dutch apples. Yeah, sounds good, doesn't it? Well, maybe Linda will share some of her pie with everybody. Sharon says we have a Wegmans. I've been to a Wegmans store. Really good bakery, lots of organic and gluten-free stuff. Yeah, Publix just has really the top. I like Trader Joe's, and I'm going to go to one. There is Trader Joe's here. So the next time I feel like, as a matter of fact, I might go. I might wait till the weekend's over. I like to go when it's off time. So yeah, we have Trader Joe's, but I haven't been to one in a long. The last time I was in Trader Joe's was when I was up in San Francisco visiting my friend, and that was such a neat place. I do too, Regina. Well, I'm looking around. It's not easy, but the right thing is going to come along. I've got help. I've got some help. Rosa said, "Oh, I'm so sorry that this is sad to lose someone like that." Oh yeah, I had a great husband. I recently lost my friend's son due to killing himself. That's so sad. The way I dealt with my husband's death, like anybody, was hard. But I will say that if you have trouble or you know somebody that's really, really, really lost someone that they can't get over, they can't get out of the house, they're very depressed. please have them call up hospice in their area and ask for the loss groups. They have spouse loss groups. They have um, all different losses that people get together and they help each other. I have friends here in Florida, and I'm getting together with them. I think the week after this. We're all going to get together. We used to get together 6 weeks every week, and then every month we all would just get together and have dinner somewhere. And they know I'm in town, so they want to get together. Hi, Derek. How you doing, Derek? I know it's late. 1:30 a.m. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it. I really am. And matter of fact, I thought of you today when I went to lunch with my friend, and I splurged and got fish tacos, and we got fried green tomatoes. We shared. It was wonderful. Richard, it's 7:22 where you are. Well, you're in Central Time. He's in Ireland. The spouse loss group helped me a lot, and I also and I had a one-on-one with a lady before I even did the spouse loss. She wanted just one-on-one. It helped me a lot to talk to people understand each other when you've lost someone. You really do relate to each other, and by the time the 6 weeks is up, you've made friends for life. That's a good thing. It's 5:23 where Rosa is. She's out west. Derek's in Ireland. Um, we've got people all over the country, all over the world, actually. Let's see. Marilyn says we have Trader Joe's here, but it's 25 miles away. If it was closer, I'd go. I don't think it's worth that. Well, it is kind of if you've never been to one. I mean, they got some good stuff, but you know. Hi, Donna. Thanks for coming in. Help yourself. There's drinks. There's chicken wings, finger foods. There's poppers, all kinds of stuff in the back. Help yourself. RV Butterflies in Southeast Georgia. I know where that is. Yeah, Weight Watchers. I didn't bring my stupid scale. Not my stupid scale. My scale's not stupid. I should have brought it, but I didn't know. When I got here, I did not know that I was gonna not go back. I thought I would stay through January and then head back. Um, but the longer that I'm here, the more I really realize that this is better for me. It is. Caleb, yes, it's better. But I still pay for a Weight Watchers, so I really need to get back on track. Definitely. For me, Florida's better. There's more opportunity to create a good lifestyle with friends. In Texas, I was really alone. I don't know if you guys realized what it's like in a town of 1,130 people, 100 miles to the nearest McDonald's. It's it was great for a while. I really never been in the small town in the country. I never saw cows. So for the first few years, it was kind of fun. But I've just realized that I don't really want to be there. I'm going to have to get my things eventually. I think what's going to happen, first of all, is um, I'm not going to head back to Texas. Orange fluff. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm going to have to get a scale, is what I'm going to have to do. There are things that I just got a box today. Kathy sent me a few things. But what I think what's going to happen is that once I find a place, then I'm going to get one of those, what do you call it? Like moving cubes where they drop one off and you load it up. And that's what I'll do. So it might be a while, but there's nothing that I can't live without, you know? There are some personal things like my pictures and photos and my beads and stuff. But Kathy will send me. I'll have to pay for the something heavy, but I would like my beads and my crystals, and she knows what I want. Yeah, like a pod, right? And there's different companies that have those. I hope they'll do that. 100 miles from the nearest city. So really, I tell you what, I mean, it's nice to if you're a young family and you live in a small town in Texas, and everybody in your family lives there, and you've got a home, and the kids are in school and marching band and sports. That's their lives. I don't have anything to keep me there, and nothing. Kathy's got her mom and her two sons, her grandboys, and new baby girl. She's there with her husband. I am sitting there in an RV that is like I'm overflowing of. I mean, really, I grew out of it a little bit, and then the hot water heater broke. And it's like I don't want to stay there. I don't even care about the RV. They can have it. That's how I feel, and I know that's kind of rough. And that's kind of honest, but hi RV Lucky. Yeah, Richard, they have these like they're like square pod, and they put them on your property, and you load them up, and then they just schedule someone to put it on the truck and take it wherever you're moving to. I don't know what the cost is, but I'm going to find out. You got that right, Bernadette. Sharon, are you always so doom? Do you always feel so gloomy? Well, I mean, really, I love you, honey, but sad you can't say your last goodbyes. Why would I say my last goodbyes? I'm never going to say goodbye to Kathy. I talk to Kathy twice a day. There's no last goodbyes. I'm not on my deathbed. Exactly, Butterbean Head. Yes. Well, I mean it, Jerry. I don't really care about what happens to the RV. If they want to keep it there for me, for me, I might visit and I would stay there. No problem. But Kathy can use it as her little she shack. She has Mark's kids come to visit. They can sleep there. I don't. I'm just not gonna worry about it. That's all. Yeah, there's no end to it, Sharon. There's no end. My physical goodbyes, no, because it's not my physical goodbye forever. It's for now. And we're not saying good. I don't say goodbye. I say see you down the road. I think I'm going to be much more active in this place. I just am. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah, Ivy Luck. Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to be cheap. Ah, you guys. Yeah, it was a really good lifestyle for a while. I found that I didn't like traveling and pulling it. It was too hard on me. Um, and hold on a minute. I got to get rid of some trash. There. Don't mess with me. I'm not messing with you. Don't mess with me, people. Well, Kathy and Mark will come to Florida because they have his son and daughter live here and grandkids, lots of grandkids. So they usually come once a year. I'll see them. You didn't make me angry, Sharon, but I just want you to know that it's not the end. It's just part of my life. So, it's just, I mean, they're always going to be in my life. And it's not, you don't say your final goodbyes. That's too final. I know I didn't think a pod was that expensive. I'm going to check. Exactly. I am positive. I really am. I try to be positive. I don't know what the future holds. Nobody does. I'm just living in the day, you know. Teresa, I'm sorry. Hi, Teresa. I feel full of life since I've left Texas. There you are, Life Unboxed. Marion. Marion and Nathan came and visited me. We had lunch. I thought it was a wonderful day. A lot of people come to visit. The best thing about moving to Florida is just that I know my way around. I lived here for many years. It's mild temperatures. It gets hot, but it gets hot everywhere in the summer. There's people. I can do meetups. I can go in the pool. I can go shopping. I don't have to, I don't have to like drive an hour. Then I have to drive home. It's 2 hours worth of driving just to go to HEB or if you want to go to shopping or doctor's offices and stuff. It was fun. It was really fun, Mary, and I love you. You're such a nice. We have such a sweet friendship, and it is kind of an adventure here, to find the right spot. And I'm lucky that I am here, comfortable, and I'm fine for now. This is perfect for me. You could have more opportunities in Florida. Yeah, Knox City, there's no opportunities, not for me. My cousin Maxine, who's coming over, she's going to be coming this week, and we're going to, um, whatever, go looking around and have some lunch or something. I have, so I have cousins. I also have friends from the 70s that still live in the area. Michael, hi, sweetie. Yeah, Florida is definitely much more my style. I am not a Texas girl. It was okay. I did enjoy it. I'm not putting it down for other people, but I would never be able to just sit and wait for death to come and be happy with family night once a month, maybe going to Walmart once a week. That's just not going to do it. No, there's no Walmart in Monday. The closest Walmart up there is in Stamford. It's about a 45-minute drive out in the middle of nowhere. I agree with you, Regina. Yes, we're on the same wavelength here. I do believe there's no mistakes, that I was fortunate to be able to be here. And then realizing, I just sort of self realization of um, what I really need. And I got to take care of myself. I'm not going to have RV life in Florida. I'm going to have a condo. I'm finding a condo or an apartment, but a condo probably. Maybe lease it. Just something, I don't think it's going to be too big or anything, but big enough to have my art set up. And that's right, Menno Ferry. Actually, Texas was part of the healing of the loss. I really needed to be around people that cared about me. And everyone they do care about me, and I care about each one of them. Yeah, I like Bradenton a lot. Hi, Cameron. Welcome. Now we got Irish and Scottish. And I think we have someone from, I'm trying to, is Marion, are you still here, Marion Payne? I think she's from England. No, this is just a temporary place. You know what? This would be an expensive place to rent. You can't, no, can't even afford to be near the beach. That's right, Oxford. So I got Irish, English, and Scottish all at one time. Simply Me Journey. Hi, nice to see you from Houston. Never did get to Houston. I'm doing pretty good, Cameron. I am. I had a nice day today. RV Rebel girl came to visit me, and I, normally I have my cell phone and I take videos all the time. I left. I grabbed the key to this place, went in her car, and I get to the restaurant. I didn't even have a camera, but our RV Rebel girl is going to do a video of it, so she's the one that has the video. There's two farmers market right here on the beach. I haven't been yet. One's on Tuesday, I think, and one's on Wednesdays. Come on over to see me. You wake up super early, CT. I've been getting up earlier. I've been getting up about 7:30-ish, 8, I'm up. Because I need to take the dogs out right away. And then I come back and make some coffee and then in a little while I take them out for a little longer trip. I've been going to the dog park. I went to the dog park yesterday, and that helps because it's beautiful. It's on the beach here. It's like a little over a mile away, and the little dogs are so sweet, and everybody's very friendly. Exactly, Regina. Thank you. Do you like old New Yorkers in Florida? Well, I don't know. Why would that's a weird question. I don't care if you're a New Yorker or Indiana or California. That doesn't make any sense. It's snowing where Faye is. See, it's gonna snow in Knox City too, and it's beautiful. I mean, I enjoyed the weather that changes of the weather in the winter. The snow, I mean, we didn't snow much. You don't get too much snow. It melts fast too. Snowing in Scotland too. Vero Beach is a nice area. Yeah, I could go anywhere in Florida, but I kind of want to stick around where at least I have a few friends. I mean, I don't need to see people all the time, but it's nice to know that you got a few friends. -4. Burr. You haven't gotten your necklace? I can't believe you haven't gotten your necklace. What's today? Well, you should get it. Let me know when you get it. I dare to dream. My, the gators are not on the beach. The gators live in like ponds and lakes and stuff. And I lived in Florida for years. We lived right on Lake Tarpon, and we used to see alligators all the time. Wow, and I hope it's coming soon. Didn't I tell you I mailed it and then tell you when it was supposed to come? I don't think anything of it. Callum, I don't think anything of it. That's an old story. Yeah, the gators are not in the salt water. Yes, can you imagine Scotland? I just picture in my mind a big fireplace, you know, lots of just I don't even know how I just find it like a real cozy house. That's okay, Callum, no problem. I was born in Indiana, Maryland. She says, Deb, the mail is running really slow. My son got his Christmas card from me today. Oh my gosh. I got one January 2nd that was mailed December 11th. Okay, it'll get there. Yeah, lakes, they're in the lake, but alligators don't attack people, you know, unless you're feeding them. I am in Bradenton, Florida. Bradenton Beach, Florida. In a beautiful little area and very comfortable. I'm here for a little while and I'm looking for a permanent place. Speaking of COVID, everyone in Knox City, all the whole family, it went through everybody. Everybody had it. As a matter of fact, the kids can't go back to school till they get tested again. And everyone's fine, thank God. Everybody just had, their symptoms were all similar: sore throat and cough, and very, very, very like dragged, very tired, and just, not feeling good. But Kathy is doing good. She's out of quarantine. So is Mark. They have a lot of thrift stores here, Teresa. I have already been to one Goodwill, but there's like I've passed loads of thrift stores. Texas is hitting them hard. What is hitting them hard? I must have lost the train there. Cameron says 1 in 30 have had it in London and 1 in 100 in Scotland have it. Well, it went through that little town and I missed it. I'm knocking on some wood somewhere, wherever there's wood. I feel good. Yeah. Oh, the virus. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh man. So, the saddest part was Mary, Kathy's 91-year-old mom has it. She's not recovered, but she's doesn't have. I mean, she's been on special penicillin. They're watching her, but she's just feeling tired and not hungry. So, hopefully, she's getting. They're all getting better. So, that's an interesting question. Do I find younger guys attractive like older guys find younger women? Well, I think that all people can be attractive no matter what age. It's, attraction comes from like the essence of the person. You can be beautiful and have a rotten essence. You can be very medium and find beauty in that person. So I don't go for younger men, to be honest with you, but I don't go for anybody. My husband and I was the same. We were the same age. Yeah, thank you. Really though, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. I think the older you get, the more depth you want in your mate, not necessarily the gorgeous figure and the perfect, because nobody's perfect and we're all going to get older. So you got to be able to look at that person in their heart and their soul and be happy. Um, Butterbeanhead says my husband's boss had the virus and is still not back to work full time yet. It's been a month. Yeah, it takes. I think it gets in people's systems and really puts. That's the hardest part is the lack of energy, just not able to do it. I won't be doing any art fairs. No, I did enough craft fairs and art fairs for years, like 25 years. There's a lot of work to that. You have to have a canopy, tables, coverings. You have to go set up somewhere where you've paid a fee. You have to drive and stay overnight, sometimes costs money. I don't even want that whole thing. What I would like to do as far as art and crafts and stuff, I'd like to, there's some co-ops where artists have maybe 25 artists in the same building displaying their stuff. That would be a neat thing. I would like to do that. I'm glad, Sharon, that your mom got a vaccine. That's good. Right, Teresa got exactly. Older people want more of a companionship. Sex is great. When you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, even 50s, I did great. But as you get older, it's not as important. It really isn't. It's nice to be attracted to somebody and cuddle and love, but it's not the same. It really isn't. If you're younger, I understand, No, I won't be going to Key West. I don't have the money to do that. That's expensive. I used to live in Key West, but now you go to Key West, you're going to pay some money to stay there, and it's small and it's expensive. Maybe sometime though. Hi, Molly. How are you? A starving artist show. No, I don't really want to go do shows. It's not what I want to do. I want to continue to try to I want to paint more too. And I want to paint and put them like my friend who I'm staying at her place. I'm just going to keep it like that. She's collected stuff, and I think some of the stuff she's collected at these little arty kind of stores, I could do it. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to push myself to make extra, of course. Yeah, I can paint a good. I don't. I can paint a good sunset. I always have done sunsets. I just haven't started. Yeah, it's kind of like I got to get comfortable. I'm right now. My mind's thinking about where I'm gonna stay. If money was no object, why would you? Why you do if money was an object? If money was no object, it's kind of hard to even think about. I don't know. If money was no object, I probably would have gotten like a really nice Class C motorhome and travel for a year. But if money's no object, then I probably would get a place on the beach and hang out here. I could live here. Yeah. Sarasota is one of the most expensive places, actually. One of the most richest people in the world, or in the United States, are Sarasota. And we're just I went we went for a ride, and it's beautiful homes on the beach, gorgeous. RV Lucky said I've been through a lot of places that puts artists right on the street, and the artist paints right on the street. Yeah, I've never done that. That's something. Hi, Maya. Hi, Babu. How you doing? Lots of good-looking men there, huh? Babu's in Florida. As a matter of fact, you're living in a town that I lived for many years. I lived right off of East Bay and Starkey. Miami, I don't really have a whole. I'm not. I really don't care for Miami personally. Butterbean said if money was no object, I would get a small yacht and travel around Florida coast. And I can't even swim. Well, it's a nice idea. I would like to. Wouldn't it be fun to live somewhere in a houseboat, somewhere beautiful, like Sausalito, California? I think that would be an awesome thing to do. By I've stirred some wanderlust out there. Good, Molly. I'm not. I mean, it's fearful to get pack the truck and the dogs and leave. There's definitely a fear thing, but I faced my fears. I am pretty. I mean, it's not easy. This is not an easy thing to do, but nothing easy really. Things aren't easy, but usually they're worth it if you really have to go through some stuff to get what you need. But I would love to be on a houseboat. There's a place in Sausalito, California, which is right over the Golden Gate Bridge. The other side is Sausalito. It's the most sweetest, beautiful little town, and wealthy, very wealthy. And they've got all these houseboats, and I've seen shows on TV, and if I could just be on a houseboat, that would be a nice place. You're already leaving, Babu. Okay. I am about, probably could get to Tampa in 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I'm not even sure, but it's not far. Sharon says my son lives on his boat and has for years. He says it's like a year-round vacation. I think that's neat. Yeah, that's cool. I do. I do. I've been very, I've moved, I don't have children, so I used to play guitar and sing, and I would just, I would get up for a job and go. I went to Key West, stayed almost 3 years. I got offered a job up in New Hampshire. I drove a van by myself, slept in my van in an RV park all the way up to New Hampshire, stayed 6 weeks, came back. I mean, I've done a lot of traveling, but as you get older, it's not the same. It's a little harder on me. I don't really have a whole lot of energy. Hello, Izalas. I don't know how to say your name properly. Maybe that's the word. I'm brave. I face my fears and I brave, but I still have them. I just fake it till you make it, You've heard that one. Oh, Marina del Rey ZTs are a beautiful area. Very beautiful. Very expensive too. Yeah, you need a good bed. That's right, Butterbean has said you need a good bed as you age. Yeah, that's the one thing when I go to this new place, wherever it is, I'm gonna buy a bed. The rest of the stuff can be thrift store and marketplace and whatever. I'll slowly fill up. And plus, I've got a couch. My friend's Jean, who lives in Largo, um, she's got a IKEA leather, like tan colored sofa that they're not using anymore, and she said I can have it. Marilyn says I have friends who have a condo here, where they live 6 months in a combo in Sun City Center where they spend the winter. Well, they're set up nice because Sun City Center is a good place. Yeah, very well known. Yeah, and I never thought I'd want to be in a condominium for older people, but I do now. I want a pool. I do want a pool, and that costs more. The more amenities you have, the more things cost, and I really want a pool wherever I live. Yeah, I don't need designer shoes. Matter of fact, I really don't even like shoes. Yeah, I have shoes, but I'm not a shoe person. Matter of fact, these shoes I have. One of my subscribers, her name is Susan. She sent me 3 pairs, beige, navy, and black. I wear them all the time. They're called dogs, and they're really good and comfortable. That's me. I need comfort. Yeah, I can't. I used to do high heels when I was younger, but the inner hippie. Yeah, well, I think I've always been that free spirit, not a hippie necessarily. I think I'm more of a flower child. Because to me, the hippies, because I really grew up with hippies, they were different, but definitely a flower child. Hi, Lori. Lost a story, Lori. Nice to see you. But I'm into peace. Definitely harmony, peace, love, all that stuff. I wish we could all just get along. Men did they definitely and the bra too. Man invented the bra. I only have 60 thumbs up and I've got 136 friends. Can y'all give me a thumbs up and maybe make it up to at least 100? That would be so nice. That's not a hard thing. It really isn't. Hippies weren't nice. They were moochers and mean. Well, I don't think they were mean, but they were definitely living in communes and it was different. It was I I was more of the flower child. I wanted to be a hippie, but I was still living it with my parents, and you know. Have you ever thought about what subletting what? Lucky, what are you asking? I don't understand. What am I supposed to sublet? In the corset. Yeah, no, women didn't come up with that either. How do I keep my glasses prescription up to date? I go to the eye doctor like once probably every other year, maybe. Hi, Christy. Thank you. Mean hippies. I never even heard it put that way. Dirty hippies. Thanks, Regina. I appreciate the thumbs up. It's just something that makes when you have a live stream, it's nice to see the people enjoyed it enough to thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Yep, Whispers is another flower child. Molly says I was a couple years too young to be a hippie. Flower child maybe. Yeah, means take over someone's lease. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. No. Yeah, I'm still the same person I was back then. I just know more and I've been through more. So yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, Maryland, all the boys. As a matter of fact, Hunter had COVID, Chase had COVID, Tanny did not. But they can't go to school. They all have to get tested before they can come back to school. Oh, I see what you're saying, RV. I don't know even where haven't, I don't know. That would be cool if I found somebody. Yeah. Cool, Christy. Jimi Hendrix. I didn't see Jimi Hendrix in person, but I've seen a lot of, I grew up in this, okay, in 1965, which is the start of the, 64, the Beatles. I was 14 in 64. So 1969, which is like really hippie times, I was 19. In 1970, 20 years old. So I'm there, but I wasn't really a hippie. I was a musician. I was like singing protest songs, you know. A Texas school's open, I think, Monday. Okay. Teresa says, last time I watched you when you were in Texas, you seemed stressed. I don't see that now. You seem down to earth again. I'm glad because I feel better. I was really having a hard time the last year. Up till that point, I really didn't have a hard time. I enjoyed the family and I went to church for the first time in my life. And I went to Bible study, which I'd never done. I learned a lot, but I also learned that it wasn't for me. Mike, that's right. Now, okay, California Mike is a friend of mine that I've known since I was about, I don't even know, 13. And he was a friend of my sister's who was 4 years older. They were more hippies than me. I was like their little sister. I tagged along. But we go back, me and Mike, don't we, sweetie? Actually, Mike and I have a couple other friends are my oldest friends. Yep. He lives near the Santa Barbara, California area. Very nice area. I love that area. A little town near there, anyway. You were 4. But when you get a certain age doesn't really matter at all, whatever age we are now, we're all friends. Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for the super chat. My God, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. That really is a doll. You're, wow, blows my mind. Thank you. Your big brother lived in Long Beach. where he was posted. Yeah, that was where all the soldiers were. That's right, Long Beach. Go thrifting on you. Oh, thank you. I will. I'm going to be buying. I'm going to have to like start over, which is kind of fun in a way. I mean, it's gonna be a funky place because I'm not gonna go, do top dollar. I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. Oh, Mike, I'm glad you're here. Oh man, life is. I mean, all the years. Think about it. I remember going to the movies with Mike, right there, California Mike, back in like 1970 when 2001 Space Odyssey was out. And I remember thinking in 2001, I'm going to be 50 years old. I was like a teen, young. I thought that was so old. But now that I realize now that 50 is just like the middle. It's not even old. Yeah, I love to go looking around for things. Aw. Well, I don't even know how to do that, Teresa. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to check out Little Poet. Yeah, I think a little cute hodgepodge, eclectic, you know, just pick good little, I don't need a lot. Don't need a lot. Well, you know, I I think it's wonderful that you guys love me and I do get these gifts from you it's wonderful. I have I have been told that if I even make a suggestion of what I need, this guy, Paul Hemstill, is gonna get another channel and call me a fraud and bring me down. I'm like, I'm not asking for anything. I think thrift store is the way I'm gonna furnish my place. Where are you now, Richard? You said that's where you are now. I didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's exciting once I get a place to know what I need. Um, I have two TVs in my RV, but I'm not gonna have them. So I want to buy, I'm gonna go to a pawn shop and buy a TV. I know I don't ask. I mean, I've been fortunate because the people here have done a lot of sweet things for me, and I'll never forget how great it is. Aw, that's neat, Susan. Little poet. Wow. I'm not going to get my belongings, Tammy, for a while. I don't have anything that I can't live without. Um, Eventually, I'm going to have to go get them, whether I go get it and maybe rent a U-Haul truck and bring it back. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but there's really nothing other than some personal items. But it's like nothing's really like I don't have. The only thing I'm missing is my scale, so I can weigh myself. So I stay on my Weight Watcher plan. Although I haven't been doing that, I'm not going to lie. Jerry says, Deb, if I were you, I would bring your RV from Texas. Well, you're not me. I don't want to live in my RV anymore, Jerry. It's too small. I want a place to have my art. When in my RV, I have just one table for everything. My laptop to eat. If I want to paint, I have to move everything. I'm ready for a different place. I've lived in it 5 years and it's been fun. I loved it and it's a nice little home, but I'm not moving it anywhere. It's not going to be moved. I can't do dumpster diving. Kathy and Mark love the videos on YouTube. They watch the dumpster divers. But I mean, that's not my thing. I can't get into it. I can't even when I fall, I can't get up, yet alone climb something. That's funny. Wow, wicker set. I love wicker. When I lived in Key West, I had a lot of wicker furniture, which is wonderful, if you can find some pieces. Yeah, Jerry, I don't want to live in that RV. I mean, I don't mind if I go to Texas to visit, I'd live in it. You want like swan and mermaid pics. I might be doing some mermaid painting. I don't know if I'm going to sell the RV or let Kathy and Mark have it on, have it as a she shed or a little like place to stay. Yeah, curb shopping's always fun. You could always find things. That's true. Thanks, Menno Fairy. You have a safe, wonderful week ahead. May we all have a much better week. Yeah, Teresa. I wouldn't even dare climb in. But when you're young, yeah, what the heck? You can't do yoga. I don't know. Can you do yoga? No, there's no room. It's not like you gotta. When you're in an RV, there's not like a. It's not like it was big. It was just no. The answer is no. JCS, you tell me how old you are. Debbie, I'm sorry. We just love you and care about you and what's best. Right, but you don't know what's best for me, like I don't know what's best for you, you know? No, I moved. That's my camper. I brought it there and got a full hookup. No, that was mine. I know, right? Well, old is not a number. I probably will drop the RV and just be Deb's journey, something like that. It is hard to move, Mike. I really don't even want to ever move it again. If I sell it, someone's picking it up and moving it away. I know, Detra. It's like, that's funny. Well, Deb's breaking out. I don't even want to put Florida in it. It's really just my life, my journey. It's like RV Deb's journey, only with dropping the RV, you know? But I won't do that yet. I mean, I'm gonna wait till when I get it all together. I definitely will change that. But you guys know me as RV Debs. You can call me RV Debs. I don't care. You know what I do like for exercise, and you can't do it in an RV. You know that the lady that does that dance, and she dances all around the room to music. You know who I'm talking about? Can't think of the name of the music, but she's always selling her stuff and they're dancing and moving. I would like to be able to move around and dance like that. Thank you, Jerry. You're very sweet. But you got to have room to be able to do that, you know? Hi, Paul. It is 2 a.m. in the UK. Well, I'm glad that you are joining me here. I'll put you to sleep. I've put a few people to sleep. Um, yeah, I can't remember the name of she's a cool looking lady though. And she dances and she has people that dance and she's like, you change the mood and I dig that. The groove lady. Yeah. Walking around cleaning the house. I mean, I enjoy moving, but when you're in an RV, there's nothing to move. I haven't put you to sleep, Marianne. You are getting very, very sleepy. I could do the ASMR sleep thing. Ah, what a lovely night to sleep. The stars are out, the moon is glowing down, and you can sleep like a baby. So I would like to get a place that I can actually do the groove lady. I'll buy the I'll buy the what do you call it? The DVD. See, I put people to sleep. I know. My friend Darby, she puts my live streams on to sleep, and so I try not to talk anything negative because when you go to sleep, you want to have it be restful. Lately, what I do to go to sleep, I find on YouTube rain. I like the sound of rain and light thunder, not heavy. I don't like heavy rain. And I put it on, it's like 10 hours. I wake up like 7 in the morning to go to the bathroom and I turn it off. Linda says, even a garbage disposal is convenient. Dishwasher, not even a hallway. Better for the dogs too. They need room. I know. I'm ready. I'm really. We're happy here. I got one dog over here. Rosie's right here, and we in the RV. They can't sit with me like that. Douglas, I'm old. Why do you want to ask a woman her age? Well, thank you, Paul. I feel better here. And I have a new hairdo. I think the new hairdo was the hit. I'm like, this is like from the 70s. I used to have a shag. Right, I'm going to be young forever. No, Richard, but the cats did get adopted by somebody that has like a house and farm kind of barn and stuff. And he took both kitties, so they're happy. And they're getting fixed and everything. You're 86, Douglas. Jeez. Well, you look well for your age. Oh, thanks, Whisper, you guys. Go on. You know what's nice about this? I took a shower this morning. I do put a little bit of mousse that's like curl activator. I give it one of these, and that's it. That's how it dries. I'm cooking. I cook. I cook. I don't know about more, but I do cook, and it's nice to have a big kitchen too. That's another thing. Having a kitchen with a counter. In the RV, I've got maybe this much counter. The rest is sink. It's very, very difficult. I learned really good how to live in it. I'm good at it. Hi, Peach. I am in Florida and I'm not going back. You like the rain sounds too, Linda? Yeah, I tried the music, the real soft music, but it kind of kept me up. I tried, what do you call it? Ocean. And that was weird because in my mind I kept thinking tidal wave, like big ocean crashing. I don't know why. So the only thing that's been really good is the light rain, a little bit of thunder. Yeah, room to prep food. Nice to have a maid. I don't have a maid. I have moved from Texas. I mean, I got my stuff there, but I'm not going back. Not now. Maybe in the future. You like my hair, Michael? Yeah, and all he did is she just gave it layers, and with the layers, it just seemed to. And I never realized that my hair was going to be this curly. It's weird. Well, this is the first shag I've had. I used to have all one length, and I could put it in a ponytail, but I can still put this in a ponytail. It's just a little more shaggy around the face. Yes, beach waves. You're 200. Now you've aged quite a bit. Well, I don't need to have a giant house or giant kitchen, but it'd be nice to have a little counter space. Nope, didn't sell the trailer. It's staying right where it is for now. Yep. I can imagine in the summer my hair will really be curly. Well, I've been in a 27-foot RV for 5 years, and it's small, and it's been great. But um, I'm sorry that you're weird. But goodbye. Time out. Yeah, 5 years I lived in it. Oh my God, people, why are you coming in here, bugging me? Oh, okay. I'm not scared of tsunamis in Florida. No, I just have. I don't know when I'm hearing all night long, um, waves, it just kind of got, it wasn't like, I thought it was going to make me fall asleep and gentle. No. I liked Alabama better than Texas. I guess I really did. But I'm glad I'm not in Alabama either. Actually, I liked Texas too. I liked the Dallas area. I liked going there. I saw a concert. I got a friend there. Oh boy, I get all the trolls coming in. Okay, bye. Nice to see you. Not. Yeah, the village idiots are coming in. I'm not really worried about it. I lived in Florida in the area for a very long time. So I never really, it doesn't bother me. Hi, Greg. I, I've never been to Arkansas. That is one place that I've never been. There's a few places. I haven't been to Arkansas or the Dakotas. I haven't been to Indiana. I've been to Kansas City. I know, but I'm pretty fast on the draw. Troll City. They just go. I just block them. Illinois there. I've never been to Illinois. I got to Michigan. I mean, we were going to Michigan. I saw Chicago was to the left and Michigan to the right, and we went to the right. Christy, I haven't personally talked to Patrick in a while, but his mom, she was in here a little while ago. He's doing well. I adore that man. No, I'm not worried about it. Through Arkansas. I've never even been through Arkansas. Maybe someday I will. Nebraska. I've never been there either. If I do go there, I'm going to go visit Kathy and Constantine. But I'm not going to do too much travel for now. Oh, Paul, thank you so much. Have a nice meal and something on me, Debs. I've been watching and with you from the start. Really? Oh, Paul, you're a doll. Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome kind of you. You were born in MacDill Air Force Base. Wow, well, see, that's where I lived. I lived in Largo for years, and I lived in Tarpon Springs. Yes, Paul, that was so sweet. So sweet. Oh my gosh. I have some wonderful people that have been with me all along, and they know me because I've been real, and I've given, you guys know exactly who I am. If you meet me someday, it's no different, really. I mean, it's hard for me because I don't know you when I meet you. It takes a little time, but we got it. We got it together, people. Well, I'm just really, really, really thrilled and happy, and the kindness is amazing. Thank you, Paul. I would give you a big hug if I saw you. That's another thing. When people come to visit, you know how you don't hug people now? I hug people. Welcome back from dinner. Well, I've shared my life. It helps me because when my husband died and we were going to do RVing, that was our life. I was really going to be a traveler. But then he got sick, and then I thought, I'll do it. I'll travel. And then I tried it, and I'm really not cut out by myself to pull a big trailer. And I didn't, that's how it worked. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, I've got the best people. Well, I've carried on after it, but it's been a learning process to be alone again. And it's not even like, when someone when your husband or your wife passes that you really loved, I mean, a good marriage, all of a sudden your whole life changes. And I had to reinvent, what am I going to do? I still am trying to figure it out. But for a while, Texas really did help. My family there are the best. And they didn't do anything to me. It's me. Bernadette Maria says, Ate all the chicken wings. I drank all the beer. So now I'm leaving. Good night, everyone. Aw. Good night, Bernadette. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back on Monday. I do live streams on Friday and Monday, even when I don't feel like it. Because today I'm having a good live stream, and I didn't feel like doing it. I pushed myself. That's how I got from Texas to Florida. I pushed myself. I just do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I don't even plan on anything. I just go with the flow. Richard said we were moving our grandmother to Texas, and our horse trailer with my grandma stuff in it caught on fire in a Little Rock, Arkansas. So my grandma used her water from hot springs to put it out. Wow. I don't really live in fear of tsunamis and hurricanes and even earthquakes. Good night, Marion. Rest well. You stayed up late enough. Yep, going with the flow, Dietra. That's what you do in life. Texas was good for me. It was what I needed at the time. And now I'm kind of ready to like go on to the next journey. And I might join senior groups. I want to live in a senior community where people are older, and I want to be able to sit at the pool and visit and talk to people. I'm a people person. So, yeah. I know, I know. Thank you, Jerry. You're a doll. I've never been to Hawaii. I'd love to go to Hawaii. And Texas is huge. Deidre, you said your aunt lives in Texas. Texas is huge. I didn't see all of Texas. I'm really very much talking when I talk about it not being for me, that little tiny town so far from everything, an hour. If you want to, well, now you don't go to the movies, but an hour from a movie, an hour from, anything. And I'm just over that. I'm over it. I will be $1. Does anyone have a suggestion on how to keep plus size shirts on the hangers? I don't have any problem. Although, you know what I do with hangers? Actually, Kathy does it. You take a sheet, an old sheet, and you tear it in strips, and you go around and around until the whole thing is covered and anything stays on it. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Charlie, my pronouns are it and they. Okay. My day was good, Daniel. Thank you. I had a friend over and we went to lunch outside by the beach, and I had grouper tacos. So I had a good day. Most things, well, you don't need hangers if you can fold your stuff too. Sharon says she lived in San Antonio for 2 years. And it was way too big. That's a big city. I was in San Antonio for like 4 days. I went and saw a concert, and I met some subscriber friends, and we went to Riverwalk and got on the boat and went all around. That was really fun. But that's a huge city. It is. I would have liked had gotten to go to Austin. I never did get to Austin. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but Texas was wonderful for what I needed, and now I'm back in Florida. I didn't think I was ever going to do that again. Fold or throw the clothes in the drawer. Do I believe in the Old Testament? That's such an interesting question. A million population. Yeah, it's a big city. You've never had fried green tomatoes? They're not mushy. They're tangy because they're green, and you slice them, and you coat them in some sort. You could do flour, or some people do it in cornmeal, and then you fry them with a little salt and pepper. And these were topped with lump crab meat. Oh my God, they're good. It's good. It's like a tangy, almost a cross between a pickle and a tomato. Thank you, Colette. Aw. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, they're good. I do love them. Hi, Jen. Daytona's not too far. Thanks, Colette. I love you guys. All of you. It's a good thing, and even there are trolls and there are people that are mad at me and jealous, and they say things. You should hear some of the crap that I have to get, but the good outweighs the bad. Honestly, that's really the truth. The good outweighs the bad. So YouTube channel's not easy, you know, but I can handle it. No, Charlie, I'm not gay. Teresa said we had a home in New Smyrna Beach. I've never been there. Well, I'm glad you do, Charlie. Thank you. Grouper in Florida is real popular. It's a really good light fish, easy to eat. And so the place is called the Ugly Grouper. Now, RV Rebel Girl, who was here, her name's Carolyn, she had shrimp tacos, and they looked really big shrimp. Nice. I like a grilled cheese and tomatoes. Yes, definitely. Butterbean had said I like to do the tomatoes and oops, goes fast. In flour and breadcrumbs. Yeah, and Parmesan cheese sounds good. Little herbs. Then you make a little sauce. Aren't the palm trees gorgeous? I love the trees. Hi, Maddie. That would be fun. That would be fun to get together. I'd love to meet you. Let's do it. Margarita on the beach. So, um, provolone cheese, that would be good. I like it. Hey, cheese, you know. Maddie, how far are you from me, Maddie? I don't even know where you are. Are you in Tampa, St. Pete? It's a pretty big area. You know what I like about Bradenton is that it's 50,000. That's the population of this little area. You go to St. Pete, it's like 300,000. So it's just different. I don't surf. You did, Jerry. You told me. St. Pete. Okay. I was in St. Pete a couple days ago, and then I took a drive to Gulfport. I went to visit Darby at her office, and I went to Gulfport, and I just couldn't wait to get back on the Skyway and back here. I really am a kind of a homebody. It's hard to get me to leave, and I'm going to Lake Wales Tuesday to look at a condominium. It's pretty large. It's a two-bedroom, two-bathroom. It's kind of almost too big, and it's like a 2-hour drive to get there. Yes, Richard, it's St. Petersburg is St. Pete. I've been out of the country. I've been to Jamaica about 5 times. I took a cruise, so I got to go to Cancun. I mean, not Cancun, Cozumel. I have been to San Croix, St. Thomas, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Canada, but I've never been like to Europe. I wish I got to do that. I would. That would give me. I need you to cook for me, Mike. I'll cook for you. I'll cook for you, sweetie. You didn't see me, Maddie. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to, England and Ireland and Scotland and Amsterdam, and there's a lot of places that I didn't get to do. Well, if you love fish, there's some good seafood in Florida. Yes. Oysters and stuff. Yeah, there's parts of Florida that's really pretty that when I left, late when I took the trailer and went up there near Pensacola and stuff, that's a nice area. What's your favorite thing, Mike? What do you want me to cook for you? Yeah, that sounds like a kind of like a Waldorf salad sandwich. So I've been to the Bahamas. That's right. I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Jacksonville. I used to do arts and crafts shows in Jacksonville. And I didn't spend a lot of time there. I mean, we worked the weekend and then came home. I hope so, Cameron. I just need to find my little spot. My tires are okay right now. I do think about it. When I know I know that eventually I'm going to have to replace them, but they're not bad. They're getting, used. I'm using them. I can cook Cornish hens. Yes, I have one in my freezer. But I do feel like my life is, definitely taken a big turn for the better. I have time on my tires, I hope. I just, I baby my truck because, I want to keep it. It's a wonderful truck, but, you know, it's a 2007, so it's getting older. Doesn't have a lot of miles, though. I'm not ready to mingle. Oh, boy. I don't know what I would do with a bushel of veggies. That would be a lot. I do like to go to the market. I have to remind myself on Wednesday if that would be a good thing to do. My truck is a he. I call my truck Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. It was my husband's truck, and he was my Phantom, and he came into my life. Sharon says the restaurant sandwich I used to get is a blue cheese dressing with provolone, sprouts, and tomato. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. Marilyn says, I think French toast sounds good for breakfast tomorrow with bacon, of course. Did you see the video Kathy posted about making ice cream French toast? I saw the video, but I didn't watch videos because I had company today. I'll have to check it out later. If I go to the market, I'll definitely video. Oh, gosh. Daniel, I'm sorry, but I don't think you're really very nice to say things like that. So, bye bye. Anything you want. Oh, okay. I wish I could fly and be in your company. I would love if that was an ability to fly to Santa Barbara, come to your place and spend a night. But that's kind of impossible at the moment. I just but I'm really, I'm taking it a day at a time. You can't really go too far ahead. Plans are like jello, right? And because plans are like jello, you really can't, you can't, they melt, they change, they wiggle, they move. Oh man, I'm really happy for the thumbs up. I got 94. I'd like to hit 100 in case somebody's out there that didn't do it. Plans change. Yeah, man, plans do change. Cameron, you're leaving. I know it's late in Scotland. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You know what? You know what that came from? Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. In the old days, they had straw beds and they would tighten. Somehow they would tighten them so that the bed bugs wouldn't like. I don't even know, but it made sense when I read about it. Yeah, pancakes and French toast and bacon. That sounds good. Well, you guys, we've done good. I got 103 thumbs up, and that's awesome. That's really neat. I feel the love. I do. I hope that I can do some interesting things in the near future and take you along. Today, I didn't get a chance because I didn't bring my cell phone. I cannot believe I walked out. So if you want to see what I did today, go see RV Rebel Girl. Subscribe to her channel. She's gonna do it. She'll be showing, us together today. I felt like I left my right arm home when I didn't have my cell phone. Yeah, I got over 100. Hi, my stroke recovery. Nice to see you. Ropes on the bed. Yeah, like they would tighten it up. Right. Hi, Sarah. My body is like jello. I didn't, you know what? My laptop is not, it must be frozen because I'm not getting any of these new comments. I had a ham and egg and cheese. I do love breakfast sandwiches. Oh, yeah. Eggs Benedict. Haven't had that in so long. Yeah, okay. Marilyn, she's good at this. Sleep tight was referring to the rope supports under the mattress instead of box springs. So you sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Greg says, I'm an elk member. In my travels, I always look for the lodge to get a local discounts for seniors. That's smart. Beanhead, are you leaving? Butter. Okay, Michael, you stay well and just lay low, relax, call me, give Ron a big hug. Johnny, a little late to the stream. I'm only going to be on for till I'm going to do 2 hours, so I have a little bit of time left. I can't believe this is stuck. I'm going to refresh this. Yep, Butterbeanhead was in here tonight. She's a good friend. And I look forward to my Saturday nights because I have friends and we do live Zoom every Saturday night together. And that's a sociable thing. Even though we're not in person, we can actually enjoy each other. The weather's nice here. It's a little colder today. They're having like a little cold spell. Probably cold like 50s. I think it's in the 50s or 60s. I don't even know. Paul's gonna go to sleep now. Paul, thank you. You have a good rest. I hope I got you ready for your nice long rest. Yes, so kind of you tonight. Thank you. Yes, the Lord's blessed me. I do have some good friends in my life and always ready to make more friends. I don't think you can have enough. Hey, Bernie. Well, I'm glad you're here to watch for a while. Thank you for coming in. Molly's gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good weekend. I mean, I'm not gonna do much, but I will be here on Monday. I hope, Molly, that you come back. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Deetra. I'm glad. I hope you subscribe to my channel. 35 degrees. Ooh, that was the high. That's chilly. I wouldn't go horseback riding, Jerry. It's too much physical. That probably would kill me. And I used to love that. And they have horseback riding on the beach here. Like, I've seen it. Once I stop, I'm going to take a video and show you guys. 0 degrees means cold. I don't know. I've been in 0 degrees before. Sharon says Mega Millions. I didn't buy any. Good luck to anybody though. Yeah, here today I think it was like 60s. It was kind of cloudy and windy. I felt comfortable though. It's like that's not cold. But if you live in Florida all year round and it's in the 50s, everybody's wearing jackets and it's cold to them. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it cold. Okay. I know I've missed stuff. Teresa says my legs are too short to ride a horse. All you hear is womp, womp, womp. Yeah, it would hurt. It really would hurt. It would be painful. I just want to thank you guys for joining me tonight because I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel like doing a live stream, but I knew that there were people waiting to have a live stream. So it actually turned out pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope you do. I'll be back on Monday. Usually about 8 p.m. Eastern time, right around there is when I start. So do come back if you have never been here before. Calum says 0 degrees is where water freezes. Yeah, it's cold. The coldest I've ever been was something like 7 degrees below zero up in New York in the mountains. And it was so cold that if you opened up the door and stuck your face out and tried to breathe, it kind of hurt. I will, Teresa. Thank you so much. You guys have just been so kind and sweet. I just love you all. And I just ask that we stay safe and healthy. Try not to watch too much news because it's not so great. Thank you, Whispers. Thank you, Gigi. I know, Johnny. I know it's early, but I've been on for this will be 2 hours. That's a lot of talking to do. You see that's my little snowman over there. I hope that you come back on Monday. And thanks so much for the company. Hi, Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, when we're all a little isolated, people stick by themselves right now a lot more. Yeah, no news. News is not so good right now. But you know what? It's going to be okay. We always turn, things are a circle. So right now, we really have had a rough bottom circle. But it's coming around now. It's coming around. Constantine, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Susan and Richard and Sarah and Lynn and Gigi and Whispers and Sharon and all you guys. Okay. Peace out, friends. Stay well. Be kind to each other. Everyone is so nuts. Try not to fight with anybody. Thank you. Thank you, Regina. Bye, Marilyn. See you tomorrow.